Hello, everyone. I hope you had a great holiday weekend and time to get back to the grind. As you can see, we got the holidays coming and we got a lot of stuff going on. So let's get back to work and let's focus on our fitness because I know some extra calories might be taken in. So, uh, you know, you want to try to maintain your fitness during the holidays and not put on too much unwanted weight. I know it's always a struggle with me, but it just seems like I don't get really attracted to sweets like I used to, so that kind of makes it a little bit easier. So, moving forward, let's check out the week's workouts. So, one of the things I like about our program design is it's measurable, it's repeatable, and you should be able to track your progress. So, as you can see, we're kind of repeating weeks um, 3 and 4 in the next couple weeks, and then we actually deload next week, and then we're going to try to max out on the main lifts. So it should, if you've been following the program right and you've been keeping track of your progress, you should pretty much hit a PR on the basic barbell movements in the next 2 weeks. So Monday, starting off, same general warm up. Actually, it's more of a specific warm up because we're trying to prep you for the lift, which is deadlift. We're going 4 by 8 reps every 3 minutes. It should be heavier than when you did 4 by 10 reps. The conditioning, which we did this back in October 16th, it's a 3 minute clock. You're going to run 400 meters. This is level 3. And then max chest to bar pull-ups. If you're level 2, just max pull-ups. If you're level 3, it's going to be a 200-meter run and max ring rows. And then we're going to flip-flop that on a 3 minute clock. You get a 1 minute rest, by the way, after that 3 minutes. And then on the next 3 minute clock, run the 400 meters again. Should take you under 2 minutes. Once you get in, you're going to max clean and jerk. And the weights are varied. And then you're going to go back to the original pull-ups, and then you're going to go back to clean and jerk. Supersetting single leg RDLs with Spider-Man planks. And then, of course, the extra credit is the prowlers. Going into Tuesday, the general warm-up, the lift is going to be the press. And as you can see, we're getting a little heavier on the strict press, shoulder press. It's 90, 92.5, and 95. Skill work. We're not going to spend a lot of time on this. We're going to do some muscle up transitions, maybe put the rings a little higher so you have to kind of jump and then kind of get into a dip. If you're nailing muscle ups multiple times, then this isn't really necessary for you to do transitions. But I would like to see you do strict muscle ups if you're more advanced and try to basically put them together. God, I'm having a hard time thinking of a word, but string them together. There you go. Conditioning is Randy. We did this 4 weeks ago, I think it was. So 75 snatch for time, and it's the same weight across the board. If you have to modify it, go ahead and modify it, but don't up the weight on this. Make sure you're doing the prescribed weight of Randy, which is a benchmark workout. Superset, ring push-ups, ring rows, and then of course the yoke. Wednesday, this is a favorite of mine, and it should be comparable to July 12th, which is about 4.5 months ago. It's a 12K row, all right, and then you're going to keep track of your splits. So you obviously want to have the best split times. So you're going to come out the gate and you're going to smoke 500 meters. And you want to keep track of your time. I'm not saying you have to get off the rower and mark your time, but you should have a piece of chalk nearby because you want to kind of smoke the 500 and then you want to smoke the 1,000 meter, right? Kind of keep track of those times. And then you're going to go all the way to 6,000 and put your time down. And then you're going to finish off at 12K. This is a pretty decent, it's a lot of rowing. So just like I said, make sure you keep track of your splits. Going into Thursday, our infamous row and bird dogs and hip airplanes, which are turning out to be a fan favorite. Lift, back squat 8 by 3 at 70%, every minute on a minute. So we kind of started off doing these 50%, then we went to 60%, now we're at 70%. These are speed sets. So you're doing a triple as fast as possible. They should feel relatively light. Skill work, we're not going to spend a lot of time on this. Again, it's candlesticks. Okay, we've done it before. We're only going to spend maybe 5-10 minutes on these. We want to keep the skill, but at the same time, you got to remember we got to do the lift and then we have the conditioning. So 20-minute AMRAP. You got 20 wall ball, 20 sumo deadlift high pull, 20 box jump, 20 push press, 20 calorie row. And then you're going to keep rotating through those 5 movements, those 5 stations. This is a fixed a task priority variation of Fight Gone Bad. So instead of having a minute on each station, you got 20 reps, then move on to the next one. Superset is a single arm kettlebell and a max strict pull-ups and then backwards sled pull. It's good for posterior. Friday, our infamous 3 rounds, not for time of Cindy, and then whatever else the coach throws at you. And then again, bench press 4x8 every 3 minutes. And then we got the 14-minute ping pong. Again, we did this like 4 weeks ago, 5 weeks ago, whatever it is. On the odd minute, 30 double unders, 20 double unders, 10, whatever, depending on your level. And even is heavy swings, heavy Russian swings, which is about chest high. And it's the various weights: superset, leg press, and then sumo RDL. And Saturday will be a surprise depending on how you guys are feeling. I hope everybody had a great week, and I will see you on Monday.